Hey Mad family, here's the Macquarie loan review. So Macquarie is no longer a small lender, but they're still offering some of the most competitive loan rates that you'll find with small lenders and have awesome bonuses, but they're very particular on the kind of lendees they'll take on. So in this video, we'll be covering Macquarie's policy information, who they're best for and who they aren't for, special offers, unique product features, and I'll be testing out their customer service live. Like with all our loan review series, they are kept up to date, so we'll remove them and re-upload them if things ever change. So let's get into it. Macquarie approval time is generally between 1 and 2 days. This is fantastic if you are in a hot market. Like I mentioned before, Macquarie generally have market leading rates right now. They have an LVR sweet spot of 60%. This means if you're getting a loan with an LVR of 60% or less, you'll get the best possible rate they offer. But remember, there's always more wiggle room when you work with the right mortgage broker. Macquarie will offer an even better rate if you fix 50% of your total lending. So if a buyer's looking for a little bit more security, that's a plus. Another thing to consider is Macquarie doesn't have any branches. It's purely online. This is both good and bad, as no branches means lower costs, equaling more competitive loan rates. So what about the special offers? Unlike a lot of other branches, Macquarie doesn't offer any refinance rebates compared to CommBank, where they offer $2,000 back in cash when you refinance across to them. But Macquarie does offer other benefits. Macquarie has discounted gift cards. There's no catches, just buy them when you need. If you look here, you can get 3 or 4% off grocery gift cards. Based on some limited research, that will save the average Australian family of 4 over $500 a year. It's not locked behind any point schemes, just get them when you need them. Moving on. What about Macquarie lending policy? So Macquarie won't take on as much risk compared to bigger lenders. They have a tighter credit policy. They'll scrutinize any missed payments in the last 2 years. You can still get approved, but they will ask a lot of questions. Like most banks, they have 2 main types of loans. A basic one and a premium loan they call an offset home loan. So their basic home loan is pretty standard in terms of features. It comes with the essentials like unlimited redraw. Now their offset home loan account comes in at $248 annually. This is pretty decently priced considering most other banks will usually charge around the $400 annually. On top of this, Macquarie will give you a whopping 10 offset accounts. Many banks only offer one with their premium loan package. So in regards to policy, there are a few things that aren't great about Macquarie. Generally, they prefer clients with an LVR below 80%. This pretty much cuts out a lot of first home buyers. This is a big reason why their turnaround time is quick, because they are very selective with who they approve. They may still do the deal if your LVR is above 80%, but they generally don't offer a competitive rate that made them worthwhile in the first place. They also don't like people who buy vacant land with no intention to build. They make it quite a hassle to get approved. There's extra legwork and paperwork. You have to either show building plans before getting approved, or at the same time of land purchase, get a pre-approval to build. Lastly, they won't do guarantor loans at all. So if that is part of your game plan, I suggest moving on to a different bank. Now, good rates at affordable prices is always good, but what is their service like?
Welcome to Macquarie. For all term deposit inquiries, press 1. Solutions Division, how can I help you today?
Alrighty, so I just gave Macquarie a call. I got onto an operator within less than a minute, and it only took a couple of buttons to press to get through to somebody to speak to. So that's fantastic. I think you can also speak to them through Twitter and Facebook if you have any questions for them. But look, the way that I see it is because they don't have branches, they do invest quite a bit of money into ensuring that they provide ultimate customer service over the phone or online. So I think they've done a great job. So with all that in mind, who is Macquarie good for? The loan may be best for you if you're wanting to get a loan with some of the most competitive rates and cheapest fees, as long as you meet their criteria. Generally, the clients I recommend Macquarie have a low LVR and are in the process of purchasing, as they offer a very, very quick turnaround time. I find when it comes to refinances, Macquarie generally isn't picked because there's no rebate to cover costs of moving across. And that covers the Macquarie loan review. If you have any experiences or questions, feel free to share in the comments below. And until then, have a mad day.